Hello, this is Mitch King with the Daily Stock Picks newsletter for Tuesday evening, the November 11th. This is the daily chart for the Standard & Poor's 500. I like to review this every once in a while and take a look and see how it looks. We're starting to approach a point where we get support from a technical point of view where stocks could bounce off of. I think we have another day or two downward that could be a little bit safer situation before stocks move up, but it certainly doesn't have to get to that October lows. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq Composite. Been drifting down further, a little bit more negative than I had expected, but definitely no surprise. Here's the Dow Jones right here. So the indexes are getting close to getting some sort of a support level in the way I'm looking at it. Let's take a look at Goldman Sachs first of all. This is that favorite chart pattern that I like to have before I go long. I really start licking my chops when we get a accelerated drop like that and an increasing volume. We saw a low of 66.68 today and rebounded to close at 74.68. Let's take a look at the intraday chart here. This is Goldman Sachs here. Open around just under $70, went to 73, dropped hard like most other stocks do in conjunction with each other or in unison as these computer programs control a lot of the trading. Stock went to about $67 at about 9:15 in the morning and rebounded really nicely at the close to go up to over $75. So that was about a 12% move upward, and I'm thinking this stock is very conceivable to see in the low 90s in the next couple of weeks. Let's go back to the daily chart and look at some stocks that I'm interested in possibly going long on a gradual basis. This is FCX, Freeport-McMoRan, a copper manufacturer or miner. Let's take a look at AXP, and what you're seeing on these is a real same type of pattern here where we've got a support here, and I think we're getting that. The danger about AXP or any stock that looks like this is if it drops below that support line, and we don't really want to be buying until the stock stops dropping and starts turning upward, but at least put an alarm on that. Let's move on to Apple. You can see that similar type of pattern. I think this one is a little more perky, as I call it. It's still got a lot of life in it. We're coming into the Christmas shopping season. Even through the negative retail outlook, there could be possibly some sort of movement upward in this stock. Let's take a look at Bank of America. Now this stock has not stopped going down. It's definitely broken below that support line that I was drawing on another chart here, but you can see that right in here we've dropped down below. So let this one stop dropping before you start buying this one. I'm definitely interested in Bank of America. Let's take a look at Toll House and see if this one might be. Just keep an eye on this one. It's getting close. I'm just giving you a little heads up before. Here's another stock here, BlackRock. I think it hit a low of 107 today and rebounded about $10. So it's a real nice move, and I'd like to see this drop a little bit tomorrow before I start buying this one. One more, let's take a look at the volatility index up to 61.44. Let's try a different look on this. I'd love to see this thing go down under 40 to 37 to 40, and of course we'd be having a nice rebound if that happens. Another stock to look at is IYF. This is the financial ETF, so it's a mutual fund of a basket of financial stocks, and I think this is a lot easier to buy. Looking really interesting to buy. I think I'll be buying that tomorrow, a small amount of stocks. And I said in the text newsletter tonight that Yahoo is something I'm looking at. I think we should keep an eye on it. Let it stop dropping again. I don't think it's done. Gotta believe Microsoft's getting kind of interested to see this at $11 when they offered 33 a few months ago, and Jerry Yang at Yahoo just turned his nose up and said we're worth more. In the meantime, he got a lot of flack for that, so keep an eye on that. You guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.